When you think Attitude Era, you think Stone Cold.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. And from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve
Hey, Stone Cold Steve Austin does what he wants, when he wants, and guys, it's paid off.
Brace yourselves for the Big Red Monster.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at
It takes a lot of guts to sign a contract to face Steve Austin. It's like voluntarily signing up to participate in a shootout in the days of the Wild West with the town's top gunslinger.
And I think it's safe to say that these competitors will never be the same after this Hell in a Cell match.
He's taken to the outside, and you can tell he has evil intentions in those eyes.
Guys, we oftentimes talk about the dangers of competing inside Hell in a Cell. But let's not forget these competitors aren't the only ones in there. It could be just as dangerous for the official as well.
I agree with Michael's point on the dangers of this match. I mean, the environment is so brutal for all involved. Just go back to look at referee Tim White after he officiated one of those matches.
Yeah, he was never the same after that. In fact, White said Hell in a Cell ruined his life.
It's mayhem, chaos, and trips to local medical facilities when Stone Cold Steve Austin gets his hand on intended targets, guys. And Austin's ability to open up a can of you-know-what on an adversary propelled him to the most iconic figure in sports entertainment history.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Talking about Stone Cold's talent for causing total chaos, Byron, I'm reminded of when I felt the venom from the Texas Rattlesnake in WrestleMania 27.
Oh, man.
Believe me, a terrible feeling sits in the pit of your stomach when you see Steve Austin walking toward you.
I loved watching Austin set you straight, Colt. Austin communicates with his fists, boots, and the Stone Cold Stunner. Colt, you know all about it.
Of course, guys, we all remember the 1998 battle between Mankind and Undertaker. And all these years later, fans still refer to it as one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches of all time.
Oh, look at it.
A sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
As Michael was saying, I will never forget the Mankind-Undertaker match. Just the sight of Mankind flying through the air is something that will be ingrained in my memory forever.
Yeah, and while Mankind's the story of that match, I think a lot of people forget it was actually Undertaker who walked out of that match victorious. Guys, we all know the storied history of Hell in a Cell, but we'd be remiss if we didn't at least mention that the first time anybody laid eyes on this demonic structure was back in October 1997 at the Bad Blood pay-per-view.
happens like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
Reflecting again on the first time we saw the Hell in a Cell structure, I don't think anybody at the time could have envisioned the truly merciless moments this structure would provide over the years.
And amazingly, Michael, those moments somehow become more and more barbaric with each passing match.
I don't know about you guys, but for me, there is no greater thrill than being at the announce desk for a Hell in a Cell match.
This does not look good for Steve Austin.
You know, I'm a little surprised, Corey, to hear you talk about the thrill of announcing a Hell in a Cell match, considering you were there when Shane McMahon shattered the announce desk at Hell in a Cell 2017.
I was there too, Michael, and I'll tell you, I will never look at Hell in a Cell matches the same after that.
You were?
Strategy against Kane? I don't know. How about retiring from sports entertainment? Look, you have to stay away from the demon's power. Kane is so strong, he can mutilate an opponent with his bare hands.
If you're just tuning in, this is Hell in a Cell. When it comes to Kane, the physical and demonic powers of this monster are one and the same. A superstar cannot afford to have the demon pulverize them with move after move. It won't last very long.
It seems impossible to be able to stay away from Kane's crushing power, but if a superstar has the unenviable task of going up against the demon, it's what they're going to have to do.
No, reverses it. Showing off some of his speed there. Quick thinking to avoid that one. Hooked up. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
Guys, I think it needs to be said that, yes, while we all are enjoying watching this match, you cannot deny the real dangers these superstars are presented with here tonight.
Stone Cold has to muster a comeback or he's going to be in major trouble.
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
He's in full control now. I have to agree with what Byron was saying. Austin! And Austin! Luthez press! Luthez press!
Look at him go! That should do it.
Stone Cold can draw the curtains on this fight.
Incoming from Austin.
Stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner! Here we go. Take a look at this again.
Yeah, that was nice.
He got him good there.
But there's one matchup that keeps the pen that writes the pages of history flowing from edge to edge. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. WrestleMania 19 represented the third time an Austin versus Rock battle main evented a WrestleMania. If time has taught us anything, it's that the Texas Rattlesnake despises rules. Anyone named McMahon in Brahma Bulls.
Caught off guard. Steve Austin and The Rock were rivals from the moment they crossed paths. These men battled for the WWE Intercontinental Championship and the richest prize in our business, the WWE title. The level of animosity rose between them even more when it was time to enter battle at WrestleMania.
Just think of what it means to headline a WrestleMania. Then talk about doing it again with the same opponent. Now think of doing it for a third time with that opponent. WrestleMania 19 was the place where, once again, Austin and The Rock made history.
Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance. Arenas around the world became filled with fire and despair when Kane appeared at In Your House, Bad Blood 1997. The entity tore the...
Austin sets it up.
And Austin, Luthez press, Luthez press. Look at him go. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Kane tore through the Attitude Era and even tombstone baseball legend Pete Rose at WrestleMania 14, but that was only the beginning for this monster who battled Mankind, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, DX, and a host of others.
Kane's held so many championships, I can't list them all here. And in recent years, Kane formed Team Hell No, reformed the Brothers of Destruction with The Undertaker, became the Director of Operations for The Authority, and showed us that the Demon was back.
Looks like he has other plans here.
I think he was just looking to soften him up a little here. You know, no matter how many times I see a Hell in a Cell match, I'm always amazed at what these competitors are willing to put themselves through. It is not looking good for Steve Austin.
No wiggle room here for Steve Austin.
And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Hard to dispute Byron's point about what these superstars put themselves through in an environment like this. For whatever reason, when the Hell in a Cell structure is in place, superstars willingly push the boundaries of physical punishment.
And then there's people like Shane McMahon who just take that to a whole other level.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
This might be big.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow.
Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Austin is on the bad end of a beating. He needs to somehow turn the tide here. No wiggle room here for Steve Austin. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Austin is on the bad end of a beating. He needs to somehow turn the tide here.
Stone Cold Stunner. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Wow. Elbow! Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Stone Cold with that Texas charm on full display.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
The force on that impact was unreal, guys. He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there. Guys, I don't think you can have a conversation about great Hell in a Cell moments without bringing up the name Shane McMahon. He really has become synonymous with cell insanity.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
He lets it go.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Warm up the buses. This one's over.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's making a statement here with this attack. And Kane manages to reverse out of that one.
Set it up.
Ah, and look at the pain in those eyes right now.
Look at this. Oh boy, he is rolling.
And Austin, Luthez press, Luthez press.
Look at him go.
And Austin, Luthez press, Luthez press.
Look at him go. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Austin.
Stunner! Wow, Kane is getting absolutely...
Is that enough for the win? And that's the match. WWE scholars in the future will look back at this Hell in a Cell match as one of the greatest of all time.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again.
Here is your
Epic.
winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And there's your winner here in this singles match.
Austin 316 says he just won this match.
Yeah, you can bet they're going to be talking about this match for quite some time.